I met her on Filipino Cupid.
Online?
Yes, that's correct. I'm here to see if we can figure out a solution to get my money and property back. It's 3.8 million. And I also lent her 800,000 to start a lending business. I believed in her. I did. I honestly loved her and I believed in her.
Mine is she owes me $6.5 million for a beach house. Okay.
What they want?
3.8 million.
$6.5 million.
No.
Yeah.
8 Australians, and me and him and Casper.
Oh.
8, 9, 10, 11.
15
15
nationalities.
Wow.
15 nationalities you were able to get money from.
This is a classic case of swindling or estafa under Article 315.
Can these two gentlemen file a case of swindling against Anna?
Yes, Senator.
Our reporter will assist you in filing a case against Ms. Anna.
Yeah, I met her online on Filipino Cupid. Just a little bit after I met her, I came to the Philippines to see her for about 5 weeks.
How long did you chat in that dating app?
Probably 5 or 6 weeks.
And then you decided to go here in the Philippines to
That's
meet
correct,
her
yeah.
in person.
Yeah.
How about you, sir?
With me, I chatted with her for a couple of years. It started in 2019, I believe we started chatting, and it was off of Facebook. There was a dating site on Facebook, Asian Singles, and that's how I met her. And then I had planned to retire and move over here, and I just wanted to rent, but she kept on forcing me to buy a house, and eventually I broke down and I went ahead and did it. Yeah, at the end of 2022, I moved here and moved in with her and his house. Because we were waiting for the beach house to be finished.
After the 2 years of chatting on that dating app, you decided to go here to meet her in person?
Oh, yes. She kept pushing the relationship. When I first was online just chatting, it was just, hi, how are you, blah, 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 blah. You know, just some normal stuff. I think after about 4 or 5 weeks of chatting, she started to say, I love you. And I asked her, I says, how can you say I love you when you haven't even met me? You don't even know me, you know? But she says, just by talking to you, I can tell you're a really nice person. So, but that's how things started from, you know, on the Filipino, not the Filipino Cupid. Asian single website on Facebook.
How did the two of you met or know each other?
We don't know each other. We just know each other through her. And then there's a third guy who's here also that knows her, that we all met because of her, because we all got scammed by her. But she's got people overseas, like in Australia and Canada also, besides this guy.
In Britain.
In Britain, yeah, in the UK, that she scammed also.
So she has a lot of boyfriend, right?
Yes, and she's probably with somebody right now. Because my beach house, it belongs to the government, from what I was told, because we all went there and we spoke to them, and the vice mayor said, yeah, the property's ours, it's not hers, it's not yours. The house shouldn't have been built because it wasn't zoned, etc., you know, all that other stuff.
Did you know that your ex has a past foreigner boyfriend?
I knew about him after, because she said that he left her, but it's pretty much she kicked him out.
No, she did kick me out.
And then she was saying that she wanted him back. So I was like, okay. Then when we were chatting for a while, then I stopped talking to her and she was talking to him. And then when I became available, then I started talking to her again. And she told me about him. And she says, I can't talk to you, blah, 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 whatever. I'm blocking you and deleting all the messages. And then after she said she was going to leave him, she wanted me. And I'm like, okay, fine. Because she said we're saying things about him that weren't true. Just like him and just like me and just like everybody else.
So, Mr. Blaine, since you are the first boyfriend, right? When did your relationship with your ex start?
January of 2019 is when I officially came here for the first time for about 5 weeks.
Okay.
Then I went back to Canada, sold my business, then came to the Philippines to be with his woman.
When you were staying here in the Philippines with your ex, did you notice something with her?
Yeah, I suppose I did. It kept to the point where many days she would be gone all day, you know, right from 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning till anywhere between 8 and 10 at night. She said she was going to her friend's place who owned a salon here. I don't know. I had no transportation, so I didn't follow her. I don't know. She could have been, but that was kind of strange. Basically, her daughter did the cleaning of the house. And her niece did the cooking and the laundry. That when I was with her anyway. And that's probably about it, I guess. She had a bad temper on her. Like, she smashed a few things. Like, one of them was a nice, beautiful beer stein that a really good friend of mine gave me that back home, for a going away present. It was just beautiful, and just smashed that to smithereens, and ashtrays, glasses. She just had a bad temper when things didn't go her own way.
But is she ideal type of like a wife material? Did she take care of you?
I thought she was at first, yes, but that changed.
For me, it was the niece that took care of me. It wasn't her, and her nephew, because we were living at the beach house. Her nephew was living there for free, but his job was to keep the grounds and everything clean in the house. But as far as her temper, yeah, she's got a temper on her. She's throwing stuff at me and threatened me with throwing me in jail with the police. They'll believe you. Her thing is they'll believe me, not you, because you're a foreigner and they're my friends. And it got to the point with me, I was afraid. I felt like I was in captivity because I didn't know my way around here. And she, like him, she would take off. So if I wanted to go somewhere, I was like, okay, what do I do? And the car that we bought was supposed to be, for me to get around and her to get around together, not for her to take off and just disappear. But I mean, like he said, she'd be gone for all day, and then when we're at the beach house, she would be gone for like 2 weeks. And then she'd always say, "Don't cheat on me." Say I'm cheating on her. You're cheating. I'm like, how the heck am I cheating on you when I don't even know my way around here, and I don't know anybody over here. Just you and your 2 daughters. That's it.
So that is the reason why your relationship with her ended.
Pretty much, yes. The last straw was when she got physical with me. And then I grabbed her and I threw her on the couch and told her to leave me alone, because I was trying to get into the bedroom to get away from her, to lock myself in there. And then when I finally, after the 3rd time of pushing her and throwing her on the couch, I put my hand like this around her neck and told her to leave me the F alone. And it stunned her so much that it gave me enough time to run into the bedroom. And I locked the bedroom door. But the bathroom has adjoining doors with the other bedroom. So she ran around to the other bedroom, came in through the bathroom, and I grabbed the door handle on the bathroom. And I'm looking to see if I can push the button to lock it, and there was no way. And she kept turning and turning the handle, and I felt that it was gonna break, so I let it go. And I ran out the bedroom door, and I got and the puppies were following me. I had 3 puppies that were laying on me at the time when she was threatening me, asked me if do you want to live a good life or a bad life? And I'm like, and all of a sudden, boom, the power goes out because it started storming. So it was like, I was like, oh, it's like in the movies. I was afraid.
Well, she kicked me out 3 times, and the 3rd time was on December 27th, 2019. I gave her a wish. She wanted me out, so I packed my bags and like all my meds and whatever, my legal papers and whatever. So I was just getting ready to leave, and she takes my shoes and she throws them on the roof. Okay, well, that's nice. So I crawl up on the roof. I'm 65 years old or 67 years, whatever it is. Some senior citizen crawling around like an idiot. Finally get my shoes down. In that, couple minutes of time, she had taken everything and locked it, her and all my goods inside the bedroom. And she would not open the door so I could get my stuff. Well, you wanted me out? You wanted me out, so I packed my stuff. I'm ready to go. Give me my stuff. No, get out of here. She would not. So you know what? I walked away with just what I had on me. That was it. She apparently told him that she came looking for me in her car, which is a total lie. I don't even think the car was running at the time. It was a nice car, but it was piece of junk, like it just didn't run very good. So I went to Dreaming Forest Hotel here, and I spent 4 days there, I believe it was. And got on the internet and just try and find a place where I got to go, right? Where I can go. I found a place in Santo Thomas, and then I just jumped on a bus and went down there, and this woman met me who was a sales lady, but very, very poor English, so it was a very bad communication, I guess you might say, and that was like New Year's Eve sort of thing. But anyway, we finally got it sorted out. The place I went to see was for sale. It was not for rent.
So how did you realize that this woman is fooling you?
Well, it doesn't take an Einstein to figure that out, right? Like, now my money, my BDO account is just drained. Okay. I've only got like 5,000 or 6,000 pesos left in it. Let's get rid of them.
Well, after a while, because I I couldn't figure out why I was always broke, you know, because in America, I mean, it's expensive there, but with the pension and both my pensions, I was okay. But when I came here, I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm using my credit cards and taking money out of my granddaughter's savings account, and I'm like, wait, something ain't right here, you know? And then and she was always fighting, and she very verbally abusive, always calling me a bobo, you know?
So you know what the bobo is?
Yeah, stupid. It's an idiot. Yeah. Yeah. But then after our incident, and she took off and left, and I asked her for my money back, and she told me no. She was going to Palawan to go finish off her annulment with her ex-husband, and she wanted me to go with her. And this is after everything that she did to me. I says, no, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Says, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't even know what you're going to do next. You know, for all I know, she could be hiring someone to come after me. You know, that's why I took off and left. I was feared for my life, right? But the whole time I was there, it was a God-sent thing that I was on Facebook, and I seen this door-to-door service, van service from Mindoro to Manila. And I have a friend that lives in Bulacan, my bass player, and his wife, they live over in Bulacan. And I was like, okay, cool, let me see what how much it's gonna cost. And at the time, I only had 10,000 pesos. I was waiting to get paid. And then once I got paid, I called and said, okay, how much is it for you to take me to Bulacan? I said, will you take 13K? He says, yeah, 13K, we'll do it for 13K. So I packed what I could, the clothes I was taking, and I left. I had an electric generator, a gas generator that I left behind, and a bunch of tools. And the last time I went to go look at the house, she took the water pump, and they hooked up the manual water pump for over there.
The pozo.
The pozo. I mean, I lost a lot. And then I found out she sold the car.
After she sold the car, she didn't give you any penny?
No, she didn't give me nothing. Her thing is, she'll sell the house if she gets half. But she hasn't invested any money into it, so I don't see how she should get half. And even the barangay here said the same thing. Yeah, just because you bought it doesn't mean she doesn't get nothing. Well, we're not married. We were never married. She was married at the time. She lied to me. She lied to him.
Did she urge you that you should invest, or we should put the money here
No, her thing was, I wanted to rent. I wanted to rent because I wanted to see how I liked it here. And then she's like, no, you need to take that money, invest it in the house for your retirement. Make your money work for you, invest it. I know how to make money. I'm a good business person. I know how to make money. She had a farm property that I think was like 4 or 6 hectares, which is very big. And she sold it for 300K. And I was looking online how much it was. That thing goes for over 6 mil, 4 to 6 mil. She sold it for 300K. And that was from his business. See, her theory is if a foreigner buys here, they can't own it. So she just right away claims ownership of everything. It's mine.
She's greedy. She's very greedy.
So what is the reason, sir, why you didn't come back to her when she is calling you?
She's psycho. She's verbally and physically abusive, and I was afraid of her.
So how did you know the program of Senator RAFFY TULFO?
Somebody brought it up to me. Where there was a bunch of, when I went to Bulacan, my landlady, Kathy, she brought it up about we'll go to RAFFY TULFO, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These two went to the RAFFY TULFO in Batangas, and they says, oh yeah, we can help you. We can help you. Have your friend come here. We'll talk to him and give us all the evidence, and yeah, we'll help you out.
So right now, sir, you are willing to file a case against your ex, right?
Yeah, because I mean, if there was a way I'd get some money back, but I know I'm not because she don't have no money, and the property belongs to the government.
Where do you think she spent the money that she get from you?
That's a very good question. It's a very good question.
She likes to travel.
Yeah,
she likes to travel and eat out.
She likes to travel a lot.
A lot. I mean, it was like, she would say, well, I'm bored. Let's go somewhere. My wife she runs her butt off from 3 o'clock in the morning till it's time to go to bed. I feel bad for her. And when I go to try and do something for her, no, sit down. Sit down, you're going to hurt yourself. I'm like, damn, okay, all right.
You see the difference?
Yeah, there's a big difference. And I'm overwhelmed right now. I love my wife with all my heart. I do. Because she's been really, really good to me and has been there for me through all of this nonsense. And takes very good care of me. We got 4 dogs, 2 cats, 3 kids, well, 4 including me. that she takes care of. Yeah, there was a big difference between her and the other one because she just wanted to travel. I mean, we're sitting in a beach house and there was, you know, because of the wind blowing, the sand gets in there, and she's like, I'm bored. And I finally got tired of her saying I'm bored, and I jumped up and I snapped at her. I said, well, clean the house then. It took me to tell her to clean the house. If you're bored, clean the house, do something. I got no money to go anywhere because you're spending it. After we broke up, yeah, she went to Australia. As a matter of fact, she was talking to a gentleman named Nick Jones. She was talking to him while she was with me, and I found out on New Year's Eve.
So her target was a foreigner.
Mm-hmm. Foreigners. I believe after Nick Jones, there were 4 people. No, before him, there were like 4 or 5 different guys, he said. And then after him, she started talking to a guy in Canada who I messaged and said, look, man, she's a scammer. She's going to take your money. It's not just me. There's a bunch of other guys. She plays the victim, and she'll fake cry. Crocodile tears, as they call them in America.
So we are here to help you. So tomorrow, sir, we will going to the NBI so that we can file a case against your ex.
We'd like to thank RAFFY TULFO for helping us out here. We just got done filing our form that we need for our complaint at the NBI over in Calapan, Mindoro.
Very much, and it's
yeah,
wonderful staff.
The staff was great. Everybody was great, really. People are wonderful. So again, we'd like to thank them very much and thank the staff very much. We really appreciate the help because when we first started off doing this, everybody kept turning us down and turning us away. We had several attorneys tell us that we didn't have a case, that they couldn't help us.
Lots of roadblocks.
And so once we seen Mr. RAFFY TULFO, he went ahead and he helped us out very much and told us that we had a case. So, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, RAFFY, Sir RAFFY.